Let's meet our next two fighters.
Great Britain, Carl Richardson, instructor to the British SAS, 5'9", 171 pounds.
I'm going to bring back America back to Britain and show who's boss.
Representing the USA, Matthew Ortiz, Marine Recon, 5'11", 168 pounds.
Kicked the British out once, we'll do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth bout of the evening, representing the world, the British paratrooper and commando, Lance Corporal Carl Richardson. Representing the USA, from the U.S. Marine Recon, Matthew Ortiz.
Yes, Chief Professor Smith, I agree with you. I thought that was a bomb going out here at Brown County Coliseum, but no, that was all part of the show that you're watching live on pay-per-view. Hope you're enjoying it. We got Carl Richardson from the British SAS. This guy is in great shape, and he's taking the attack right away to Matthew Ortiz. Carl Richardson, he's another one of those guys with that look. He's got excellent training. He's got the Russian martial arts training as well, but got a little bit too close inside, but good left hook by Richardson, landing on Ortiz, and a good right hand there. Referee steps in. He says that's a slip. Cleans the gloves off and lets him go. Oh, good overhand right by Richardson, but he takes two to pick up one as Ortiz with a good job of counterpunching. But there's a classic mistake, Danny. Ortiz weathers the first attack, but then stops defending himself.
Yes, Ortiz is in a little bit of trouble right here, as you can see. He's getting a little fatigued. His arm's getting pretty heavy, he's going to be going down here pretty soon.
He's got to protect himself. He can't do a very good job of that when his hands are down by his waist. That's a push.
He's very tired now, and he needs those punches. He settle down and throw some quick punches.
Once again, you know, you can't emphasize enough the fact that these guys, while they're great fighters and great boxers and finely trained athletes with no previous experience in the ring, there's no preparation for the kind of barrage they're facing. As Richardson is all over Ortiz with lefts and rights, but you know what? He didn't get a knockdown. So we've had saved by the bell. We've had one round of fighting. Richardson was all over Matthew Ortiz, an active Marine Recon scout, but was unable to finish him off and get the knockdown. So this fight, for all intents and purposes, is still tied, although coming up in round two, I kind of like the fact that Richardson's pretty much in control of this fight.
Well, he's standing up. He's not even sitting down. He's in better condition. He gets a little lower in his stance, as you can see, and Ortiz really doesn't know which side he wants to fight off of, left or right. He's just throwing, bombs. There's no question about his character, his desire, his commitment, but at the same time, I don't think he has the type of training for this style of fighting.
Take a look at the intensity, and when we come back out of this replay of Carl Richardson in the corner for Team World, this guy is a very scary-looking individual, member of the British SAS. He's a fitness trainer now. He's just recently out of the service, and he was actually talking about coming over to North America, maybe opening up business here, and this would be a great way to do a little bit of self-promotion. He was all over Matthew Ortiz in round one. This is round two, as are all of our fights this evening. 3 1.5-minute rounds. There's no scoring by the judges. The only scoring comes when there's a knockdown, and I'm not quite as psychic as James Bonecrusher Smith, but I'm thinking we're going to be seeing a knockdown here in the not-too-distant future, and I don't think it's going to be Richardson going down. Matthew Ortiz, active Marine Recon scouts, in a whole lot of trouble. Big right hand that got things started there by Carl Richardson. Now he's got to measure up his punches, find out where he is, and finish him off. He can't fiddle around and waste his shots now.
No, I think if Richardson goes to the body, Ortiz is going down anyway. As soon as he goes to the body, he's going to melt his legs right there.
He called it out. It's over. No surprise. See, I feel
a lot of heart, though. You got to give Ortiz a lot of credit for courage and heart. It's a great fight.
It's over. Carl Richardson from Team World has given his team a victory. They're now on top of the team competition. So, hey, I don't. the fans here are going to really get too excited about that. They're going to want to turn things around here. We've obviously got a pro-American crowd here at Crown County Coliseum. I don't know about the world audience, but they'd be awfully disappointed, I think, if they saw Team USA knocked off in this thing. Take a look at the replays here, Danny, and we see that it was as we expected. He just picked up where he left off in round 1.
Well, right at the end there, you saw him throw a wrenching hook right to the kidney. And, you know, the body shot just took Ortiz right on down. I mean, he was ready to go down anyway. But God bless him. You know, he showed a lot of character. He's a Marine recon. He's tough.
He's up on the stool now. That's a good sign.
Second round, the winner by knockout, Lance Corporal Carl Richardson. The score after that bout is the World 2, USA 1.
Great competition there.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's been everything I think that we expected it to be, and maybe a little bit more so far.
You know, it takes a lot of courage and guts to do what these guys are doing, you know. We really have to tip our hats to them.
You know, also the boxing that they're doing is not a true indication of their overall skill in hand-to-hand combat or as a military soldier. This is the only way that they can compete safely to keep from really hurting each other seriously.
Okay, Richardson's still in the